We've all seen the headlines. Bernie Sanders can't get black support. Black voters just don't like Bernie Sanders. For some reason, Bernie Sanders, his base is just white men. That's it. No one else likes Bernie Sanders but white men. I'll give you some examples of those headlines. So this from the AP. Bernie Sanders struggles with new path to black voters. This from CNN. Cynthia Nixon, like Bernie Sanders before her, has a problem with black Democrats. This from BuzzFeed News. Bernie Sanders' revolution needs black voters to win, but can he talk to them? All right. This is a completely manufactured narrative. Now, how do I know that? Well, I have actual data to back me up, including a new poll out from CNN SSRS conducted between December 6th and December 9th, shows that Bernie Sanders beats all other likely 2020 candidates in favorable opinion among non-white voters, with 58%. So to compare to the other potential 2020 candidates in this poll, we have Joe Biden, at 56% favorable among non-whites, so 2% back of Bernie Sanders. We have Kamala Harris, who's supposed to be this rising star in the Democratic Party, only 24% favorable among non-whites. And Beto O'Rourke, another favorite among the establishment, only 23% favorable among non-whites. Now, if you've been paying attention, this really should not be a surprise. Other polling has shown this. So a late 2017 Harvard-Harris survey poll shows that Bernie Sanders polls highest among African Americans with 73%, followed by Hispanics at 68%. A January 2018 Quinnipiac poll shows Bernie polling highest among black voters with 70% favorable support. And a September 2018 poll from Gallup shows Bernie polling highest among non-white voters with 64% favorability. So why do people think otherwise? I mean, all the data shows that Bernie has a lot of support among non-white voters. Why is the narrative that Bernie is somehow not communicating with black voters or with non-white voters? It's all because this has been a manufactured narrative. It's exactly what I showed you at the beginning of this video. Those headlines connecting Bernie to a lack of support among black voters. It's completely manufactured. This is the establishment, the corporate media, corporate Democrats, the Republicans. All of these various institutions, these people, these groups, they're all against Bernie because he challenges the existing system that has allowed them to prop up. He challenges the system of money in politics. He challenges their power and their inability to speak to real issues that affect actual voters in America. And all you have to do, apart from looking at this polling, is look at the high-profile support he's had among black Americans like Nina Turner, Cornel West, Harry Belafonte, and Danny Glover. These are vocal activists that have all put their support behind Bernie Sanders because they can recognize that Bernie is a genuine person that actually truly cares about people. They see a history of a guy who put his body on the line in the 60s against housing discrimination. They see a guy who endorsed Jesse Jackson for president in 1988. They see a guy fighting for a living wage, for Medicare for all, for free college, for pushing to get money out of politics. This is a person that actually cares for the average individual, that wants to change the system, that wants to get money out of politics, that wants to transform the American system to actually listen to the average voter. So that's exactly why the mainstream press has pushed back against him and have constructed this narrative of him not being popular with black voters. Clearly, the data and who Bernie is and the supporters he has shows us that that is just complete bullshit, and Bernie truly is the candidate for the people.